All right, so I don't know about you, but in 2024 in the cybersecurity industry, I've been feeling jaded. Maybe perhaps there's this fundamental shift happening for the first time in my career. What do I mean by this? Well, in 2024, we're continuing to see layoffs issued by cybersecurity companies and companies in general, which are impacting cybersecurity professionals. Now, this is primarily in the technology industry. It's been happening the last 2 years, and the technology industry doesn't represent all industries. There's still cybersecurity positions open for government jobs, critical infrastructure, healthcare, and there's certainly a lot of scarcity and need. With the addition of the complexities and barriers to entry to get started in cybersecurity on an entry level, and then you compound the fact that there is this interesting job market dynamic within our industry, I think that perhaps we're experiencing a fundamental shift in how companies are approaching security, how they view it from a budgetary perspective, as well as how they see cybersecurity practitioners and professionals adding value to their respective cybersecurity programs. Why do I feel like we're experiencing this fundamental shift? Well, I think there's a multitude or compounding factors. It's not just like one, and this is kind of just like what's rambling in my head specifically. First is like you look at companies. A lot of them, specifically publicly listed companies, are searching for profitability over growth. What this means in the security industry is that perhaps cybersecurity companies and then companies in general who are hiring security personnel are not looking to expand or perhaps have as much of a willingness to onboard and train new individuals, or they're not increasing or they're decreasing their budgets for whether it's new tools they're developing, programs, whatever it is. Basically, lots of companies are prioritizing profitability over growth. Ultimately, this creates a sense of friction within security because most security solutions or departments, programs are expenditures for a company. They're not revenue generators. Next is the job market. With all of these layoffs, what we've seen is this mesh of new graduates, entry-level, mid-level, and senior-level individuals who have many years' experience, perhaps competing for a wide array of different jobs. We have seen senior positions or people who have experience looking for just any type of job within the job market. The cybersecurity job market is already crowded with a lot of experienced individuals. Add on top of that, the barriers to entry to get started in cybersecurity, the limited experience of entry-level candidates, and you're creating just a really interesting job market, which is extremely competitive, and that allows the employers to be more picky and have more leverage over job seekers. Now, I think that infamous AI question, I think that we're still in the infancy of AI, even in security. But even with all of the buzzwords of AI and all of the things that we're seeing develop in this industry, I do believe that one of the fundamental factors in this shift has to do with AI and how companies are approaching this whole mantra of do more with less, and what you can't do, automate it with AI if you can. With the continuous, innovative, agile innovation of AI, the companies and startups that are happening, and the overall landscape of what's happening, I think that right now AI is providing a sense of enrichment for security. It's providing enhancement or better telemetry for detections, red teaming, even governance risk compliance. It's providing a sense of automation, even low-level automation for security practitioners. But what I do think that we're experiencing is this shift that companies are looking to offload perhaps some of the menial or repetitive tasks to AI agents rather than an individual who comes in and perhaps just like looks at alerts. So I'm not trying to fearmonger or gatekeep here with security. Right now, what I'm trying to say is I do think that there is a fundamental shift happening, and I think a lot of individuals can see that. If you believe maybe what I'm saying has some sort of truth. What can we do? Well, I think there's a multitude of things, of course, that we can do. One of the things that I'm trying to implement this summer into my learning routine is leverage and learn. What I mean by this is instead of looking at the overall job market and tech landscape as pessimistic, as something that's going to contract, I'm just trying to find opportunities where I can continue to leverage and solve problems. And that specifically leads me into solving problems, centering your career around problem solving rather than just saying you got an XYZ certification. I mean, there's great things to getting a certification. If you center your career around problem solving, you can find a problem as simple or as complex and provide a perspective and work ethic towards whatever that problem is. I think that you will find more success than just continually trying to go get a certification or take this influencer course and then you're doing SANS training. And basically what I'm trying to say is try to find something that sparks your curiosity and leverage and learn in that problem space. Ultimately, in this rambling of a video, you can't be a victim of your own self-doubts. Even though imposter syndrome, it's infamous and it happens to a lot of us, myself included right now. We can't let this be a way of just saying, I'm done, I'm throwing in the towel, I'm not going to move forward with cybersecurity. It's hard to do, but try not to be limited by your own self-doubt. If there is a plan that you have, maybe an underlying desire to go out there and learn, you have to continue to do that with a sense of trusting the process. So what did you extract from this rambling of a video? Probably nothing. I do think that there is a fundamental shift happening in security right now. What are your thoughts? I mean, if you're in the job market right now, or perhaps you have a job, what have you been experiencing within your own company that you're working for, or just overall experiences with this industry? Let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to hear about people's opinions on this. And yeah, until the next time, yeah, you know what it is. Have a good day.